This morning, starting over at square one with a stigma, a Northeast Ohio woman committing most of her life to helping people move on from their mistakes.
Mike Brookbank gives us a look at her program, providing second chances to those willing to put in the work.
A product of a single-parent home.
Me, my mom, and my older brother.
Jeffrey Samuels struggled with his emotions from an early age.
I just took things that I didn't understand, and I went the wrong way with them.
Shortly after graduating high school,
I was just thinking, I got to get some money.
Jeffrey was arrested for aggravated robbery.
Not even 6 months out, maybe 6 months out of high school, and I'm going to prison.
It's where he spent the next 3 years of his life.
After you make a mistake, the next process is what do you do about that mistake?
The answer for Jeffrey,
Mike, I never felt judged.
found through an organization called Bondage Breakers.
Did it give you a different way of looking at yourself?
Yeah,
after getting out of prison?
totally. I learned kind of how to forgive myself.
You can't give anybody a free ride.
Dr. Alicia Malone
She wants to see people be better.
started her outreach in 1982.
Obviously, I'm old. But
It gives recently released prisoners the tools they need to reacclimate to the world around them.
you just can't come back out and think you can jump right back in the saddle because everything has changed.
Those regaining their freedom also need to transform to prevent history from repeating itself.
Jeff was an angry man.
Dr. Malone developing different strategies to help Jeffrey embrace his emotions.
You are breaking the bondage that is within yourself.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
You're breaking free.
Correct. You opening up.
Dr. Malone's mission, born out of heartbreak.
My oldest brother stole his first car at 7.
From there, his cycle of crime continued.
Got in trouble, out, in trouble, out, in trouble, out.
At age 70, Dr. Malone's brother is still behind bars.
That's painful. And I think in actuality, the pain even, drives me to continue to help the Jeffs in this world.
Over the last 40 years, Bondage Breakers has helped nearly 800 ex-offenders.
Whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, you do not have to be in bondage.
20 years have passed since his release,
You got to work every day on change. You can't just pick one day to work. You got to work every day at that.
and Jeffrey credits Bondage Breakers, as well as his children, for helping him turn things around.
Once I realized I had somebody that had to depend on me, that the decisions I made no longer just affected me, it affected them, I looked at life different.
Whenever he can, Jeffrey shares his story of overcoming adversity
I can understand the anger, I can understand the frustration.
to try and prevent young men from making the same mistakes he did.
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna be rough, but it's worth it.
Reporting in Akron, Mike Brookbank, News 5.